guys, thanks for joining me today. Coach, would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
I'm Coach Baker. I'm the head girls soccer coach at Boswell High School.
Okay, and how many years have you been coaching?
I have coached high school soccer for 6 years, and this is my third year here at Boswell.
Okay, would you like to introduce your athletes that you brought with you?
I have two seniors. They've been on varsity for 4 years. We have Jocelyn Carrillo and Amber Furman.
Nice to meet you, ladies. Thanks for joining us. Jocelyn, your senior year, you want to talk a little bit about some of the highlights this year?
Some highlights this year. We had a really rough start, like personality-wise. A lot of us clashed a lot, but we really became a family this year, and I think that really warms my heart because everything just automatically got better after that. We started playing together. We started playing for each other as opposed to playing for ourselves. So I think that really helped. I think the highlight, our highlight game would probably be the second time we played Aledo. They're second in state, and we held them until the end, and they got a goal on us last 5 minutes.
Oh, I
and
bet that was a good
yeah,
game.
it was a little heartbreaking, but to know that we were able to play at that level.
And hold them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome
It was
because
great.
they did go to state.
Yeah.
Okay, Coach, so talk a little bit about the season.
Well, we finished 12, 9, and 2, and we finished 4th in district. It's a very difficult district. We had, like we said, Aledo was second in state. They lost in the state final 5-3, so they were a very competitive side. We were one of the few teams to actually be competitive with them in our district. We were barely losing both times we played them. So I believe that we were right on that edge. We were missing maybe 1 or 2 key games, and what really hurt us this year was injuries. We had a couple concussions. We had some other people have ankle injuries and knee injuries, and so even though we lost a lot of people throughout, what I was proud of the most is that the next person stepped up and played. There was a game where we were missing 2 of our starting defenders, and I had to start a freshman and a foreign exchange student, and they marked 2 of the best offensive players in our district the entire game against Brewer, the girl who actually got offensive MVP for the district, and shut them down. We held them to no goals, and we won 1-0, which was the difference between us making playoffs and not making playoffs. So that fact that we have a bench that could come on is something that we haven't had in the past. The talent gap that has come from middle school soccer is closed. So the worst people in the program are no longer terrible. They are right up there competing for spots on varsity across the board.
And that will make the difference between being a competitive program and not as competitive, especially in this new district that we're in, because it is tough. Well, you mentioned middle school soccer. Now, did these young ladies, did they come up through the middle school program? I know it's kind of new in the district. We're going to talk a little bit about that, maybe how they've contributed.
They did not. They are the last set of 8th graders that did not get middle school soccer.
Okay.
So it started there just after their freshman year. So it's only been around for 3 years. And it's really, you've seen the difference in the talent coming up. Our JV went from barely scoring any goals and barely winning any games the first year I was here to last year they won district, and this year they came in second only to Aledo's JV.
And obviously it's affecting your varsity if your bench is just as, can...
Exactly. We have 20 girls that can play, whereas my first year here we had maybe starting 11 or 12, and then after that it was seniors and people that were there for practice, but they wouldn't see the field because they couldn't keep up. And now it's competitive from top to bottom.
Okay. Now you ladies, I understand, this is your final year, y'all are both seniors, and this is your 3rd playoff experience this year. What does that mean to you to go out your senior year in a playoff spot?
It was definitely emotional.
Yeah.
Knowing that this is your last year and that the possibility of this game is your last in high school, it's definitely a bit unnerving.
Those games feel just completely different than a district game. Like a district game, you're ready for it, you know what's coming. Playoff games, you probably haven't played them in maybe a year longer, and you just don't necessarily know what to expect, and it's so much more nerve-wracking and so much more exciting in general because it's life or death. We want to keep playing. We want to,
especially for seniors. Right?
Yes. It's you don't want that game to be your last game.
Yeah.
And I think the most exciting thing about this playoff year is we got to play with the boys. So we played first.
Really?
And the boys played right after us at the same
really
site.
cool. Yeah.
So we got to sit around. They got to come and watch us play for the first time this year, and we got to watch them play. And so we had a really good crowd with both sets of parents. So it was a really exciting experience for all of them.
And that game, if I remember right, the wind was crazy, right?
There was 40 mile an hour winds.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
It was. There was 9 goals in our game, and it was ridiculous. So it was. it was a crazy game.
You're either the win was either helping you or hurting you.
Yeah.
So
It was hurting us.
so 3 playoff appearances in 4 years. What do you have to do next year, Coach, to continue that?
We just have to continue to get better because it's one thing to make the playoffs, but it's another thing to actually get playoff victories. And so we have only done that once in the past 4 years, and so we have to make sure that once it's not just enough to get there, but we have to make sure that we are competitive there as well. So it's improvement from the middle schools, it's improvement from every level, from the JVB, the JVA, and on to varsity, and just staying dedicated to the cause, which is one of the things that we really have to focus on next year.
Okay. Well, ladies, senior year, any plans after high school?
I'm going to be going to Abilene Christian University to study pre-med.
Oh, awesome. What would you like to do? What field of what medical?
I want to be a pediatrician.
Awesome. And Jocelyn?
I'm going to play soccer at Eastern New Mexico University.
Congrats.
Thank you. I'm going to be studying forensic psychology.
Very cool. Now, I always ask my athletes this because I feel like it's really important in athletics. How do you feel athletics, not just soccer, if you guys do any other extracurricular activities, how do you feel athletics will help prepare you or has helped prepare you for the next phase in your life?
Well, definitely what we talked about earlier about how we had a split in our team, so we had to get through that and learn how to work with people that we didn't necessarily get along with at all off the field. So that was a big step of maturity to see the people that really hated each other come together and finally work through their things just for the team. And so teamwork and leadership, how to talk to people that don't necessarily know as much as you do about the program or about the goals that we have, and to lead them along the way.
Okay, and Jocelyn?
I think that athletics has really helped me. Not only in soccer do I have a drive to do better, but I have that drive in school and everything that I do, because as an athlete, every athlete likes to win. And so my goal is to win, whether it's the best grades, the best, I don't even know, whatever it is, I want to win though. So I think it's really helped me push myself more than I thought that I was going to be able to do better. So that's why I'm in NHS now. That's why I'm going to play college and soccer. Just a lot of things have helped me.
Awesome, and that's exactly why I asked that question. Very good. Coach, was there anything else that you'd like to add about the season or next year?
No, I mean, I'm excited for next year. We have a lot of young talent. This year we started 6 sophomores, and 4 of them started as freshmen. So we're only graduating these 2 and 3 other seniors. We only had 5 seniors this year, so we are going to be even better next year. We have 2 of our main players. One who got defensive MVP for the district, Savannah Lopez, is coming back, and our leading scorer for the past 3 years, Hannah O'Neill. They'll both be seniors next year and taking over the program. And so I'm really excited about how much our young talent is going to come together next year.
Okay, we'll look for more great things from Boswell girls soccer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.